Good morning everybody and welcome back to another War Thunder video, and today I wanted to talk about the Sd.Kfz.221, which is currently on the dev server. We've not had a dev blog for it yet, but given the fact that it's on the dev server, I'd say it's a reasonable assumption that it's going to be coming to the game. As far as I'm aware, this is actually going to be a mainline tech tree vehicle, battle rating of 1.3, and is effectively a Sd.Kfz.222 armoured car, but with a slight modification. So here we have an article on Encyclopedia.com. You guys can feel free to go and look this up yourselves, or pause the video here and read through the Sd.Kfz.221 area there. I would read it for you, but yeah, it's kind of hard to read for me on this very small video, so instead I'm just going to glance at the Wikipedia page and talk over it while you read it or what have you. So the Leichte Panzersperrwagen, or in German roughly translated as a light armoured reconnaissance vehicle, was a series of four-wheel drive armoured cars produced by Nazi Germany from between 1935 and 1944. These were obviously used in North Africa, quite famously used in North Africa in fact. They weighed about 4 tons, had a length of 4.8 metres and a width of 1.95 metres with a height of 1.7 metres, as well as a crew of 3. The armour thickness went from between 5 to 14.5 millimeters, and the main armament consisted of the Maschinengewehr 34, which was for the Sd.Kfz.221, or the 2 cm KWK 30 L55 autocannon, which was for the Sd.Kfz.222, which was the main production of the vehicle. Now, it's worth pointing out that obviously Maschinengewehr 34 is literally the MG34 machine gun, which was used for the Sd.Kfz.221, and was also the secondary armament for the 222. The engine that was used in these vehicles was the Horch, I think that's how I pronounce that, Horch, 3.8 litre V8 petrol engine, which only produced 89 horsepower, which nowadays for a V8 is kind of lackluster, but for a 4-ton armoured car, not terrible. These were also four-wheel drive, of course, had a range of around 300 kilometers and hit a maximum speed of 80 kilometers an hour or 50 miles per hour on a road, and 40 kilometers per hour or 25 miles an hour cross country. All of the basics aside, however, that is not the version we're going to be getting in the game, or at least not quite. These pictures are off of the War Thunder forums, believe it or not. These were posted 2 years ago, no actually 3 years ago, in 2015. And but show both the vehicle at the top there, the smaller picture, and the weapon that was mounted to it. This is again an Sd.Kfz.221, but this is the one that was modified to use the 2.8 cm SPZB41, which I am not going to attempt to pronounce. My German is okay, but not fantastic, so yeah. Effectively, this is a 2.8 cm heavy anti-tank rifle. Fitted into a modified turret. Its full name, I could attempt to pronounce. As a matter of fact, hang on, let me give it a go. Right, so I think you pronounce it Schwerpanzerbucher 2.8 cm, or 28 cm, I think. Anyway, this was a tapered bore heavy anti-tank rifle using the squeeze bore principle, which gave an incredible initial muzzle velocity of 1500 meters per second. Nearly 2,800 were manufactured from between 1939 and 1943, and it was mounted on many vehicles like the Sd.Kfz.221. The gun, however, which had an effective caliber of 20mm, or 0.79 inches, and only fired costly tungsten rounds, was efficient at short ranges of up to 500 meters, but still capable of punching through 50mm of steel. The gun also had a life expectancy of only 500 shots. This is not a lot, by the way. So, yeah, let me guys know what you think about this idea down in the comment section below. I, for one, am very much looking forward to driving it. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like, share and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next War Thunder video. Cheers.